Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are diving into a massive shift happening right now in the modern business landscape of Bangladesh. We're talking about the absolute urgent need to empower Bangladeshi enterprises to expand their digital reach. Relying on some fantastic source material from Trade and Investment Bangladesh, or TNIB, we're going to look at how to stop treating digital marketing as a bunch of isolated, random tasks, and instead transform it into a highly coordinated, powerful growth engine. Let's get right into it. We're going to break this all down into 5 key areas today. First, Bangladesh's digital business shift. Second, the very real cost of digital invisibility. Third, the integrated growth framework. Fourth, the core pillars of digital expansion. And finally, the strategic growth process. Starting off with Section 1, Bangladesh's digital business shift and the changing consumer landscape. I want you to really ask yourself right now, where exactly are your customers looking before they buy from you? Because the source material makes one thing abundantly crystal clear. Simply having a great product with competitive prices, that is just no longer enough to guarantee sales. Honestly, if your customers are searching online and you aren't showing up, you effectively do not exist in that critical moment of decision. It's like you're completely invisible. Think about the modern buyer's journey today. It is a complex web. Long before they actually pull out their wallets, today's Bangladeshi consumers and even huge institutional buyers are doing their homework. They search online, they compare brands on social media, they watch demonstration videos, and they comb through customer reviews. They are increasingly completing their transactions entirely digitally. So what does this all mean? It means your enterprise's growth is fundamentally tied to its digital accessibility and its online credibility, period. Moving right along to Section 2, the cost of digital invisibility and losing to inferior competition. We are seeing a massive divide in the market today. On one hand, you have the traditional business approach, which heavily relies on sporadic social media posts, a totally outdated website, and isolated marketing tasks that just don't talk to each other. On the other hand, you have the digital-first business approach. This is all about creating a coordinated ecosystem that actually generates meaningful visibility and measurable commercial opportunities. Every single element works together perfectly. We really need to dispel the myth that randomly posting on a Facebook page equals a digital strategy. And here is the harsh reality of the situation. A strong product with poor digital visibility will almost always lose to an inferior product that just has superior digital positioning. It's crazy, right? But competitors with a stronger online presence will absolutely capture your market share, regardless of how excellent your product actually is in real life. An outdated website or an unanswered message instantly kills consumer confidence, and it sends them straight to a competitor who makes the whole digital experience seamless. So how do we fix this? That brings us to Section 3, the Integrated Growth Framework, and TNIB's strategic solution. To bridge this massive digital gap, we turn to the framework provided by Trade and Investment Bangladesh, or TNIB, who specialize in building these exact ecosystems. They aren't just technical providers, they are truly strategic consultants. Take it from Mustafa Zaraman, the founder and CEO of CanBiz Inc. Canada, who says, their strategic insight, market understanding, and hands-on support significantly contributed to strengthening our engagement with businesses in Bangladesh. That quote right there highlights how they deeply understand the commercial purpose behind digital transformation for both local and cross-border growth. Before we go any further, though, let's clearly define what digital growth solutions actually means. It is a coordinated range of strategies, technologies, platforms, and content all used to expand a company's online reach, attract customers, and build long-term brand equity. This isn't just some flashy marketing buzzword. It's a comprehensive business ecosystem designed to figure out who your valuable customers are and where exactly they spend their time online. This leads us perfectly into Section 4, Pillars of Digital Expansion and Organizing the Ecosystem. TNIB offers an extensive suite of services, so let's break them down into 3 logical pillars for your enterprise. Pillar 1 is your absolute foundation, visibility and identity. This includes professional website design and development, search engine optimization, getting on online business directories, and managing your digital branding and reputation. A professional website isn't just a digital brochure anymore. It's a business-controlled asset that broadcasts your identity to the entire world and ensures you can actually be found. Okay, so once you're found, you actually have to connect. That is Pillar 2, audience engagement and content. This covers social media marketing and management, content marketing and SEO articles, graphic design, and video marketing like YouTube promotion. This is where you earn your audience's attention and trust by answering their questions. Whether you're a manufacturer explaining your production capabilities or a service provider sharing your expertise, this kind of professional, high-quality visual and written content builds undeniable authority. And finally, we have Pillar 3, outreach and conversion. This is the really exciting part where attention turns into actual revenue. We're talking paid advertising on Facebook and Google, email marketing, direct outreach, SMS promotion, lead generation, and digital analytics and reporting. By utilizing these targeted tools and deep analytics, you measure exactly what's working and convert those passive online visitors into qualified leads and measurable sales. Now for our last major piece, Section 5, the strategic growth process and applying the framework. So building these pillars sounds great, right? But how exactly do you apply this massive ecosystem without just totally wasting your resources? Well, TNIB avoids scattered spending by using a definitive 6-step blueprint. 1. Business assessment. 2. Objective setting. 3. Channel selection. 4. Content and campaign development. 5. Implementation. And 6. Monitoring and optimization. They systematically walk your enterprise from an initial assessment all the way through to continuous optimization, ensuring that every single digital activity supports a crystal-clear commercial objective. Which brings us to a crucial point about tailored digital solutions and adapting to your enterprise. There is one really critical caveat here. True digital growth is never a one-size-fits-all model. These solutions have to be highly customized. If you look at this, the recommended digital focus shifts dramatically depending on your enterprise type. A startup, for example, needs heavy brand development, introductory content, and lead generation. An SME, on the other hand, needs to focus intensely on search visibility, online advertising, and local customer communication. But an exporter? They urgently need international SEO, buyer-oriented content, and targeted email outreach to foreign buyers. The digital strategy absolutely must align with the specific enterprise. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final, pretty provocative thought. Ask yourself, is your digital presence driving measurable growth, or is it just taking up space? Challenge yourself today to look at your current digital footprint and determine if it is truly acting as an engine for your sustainable business success. Because in today's landscape, digital visibility isn't just an option, it is literally the foundation of your future growth. Thanks for joining me.